Also going on out there in Arizona. Did you guys see the Good Desert Knockout?
Absolutely. That's so cool.
Did you watch the whole thing?
I didn't watch the whole thing. I was doing cardio though, watching it. It was awesome.
So like you were seeing parts of it as it was like bouncing in front of you.
I was rooting for Garrett, of course.
Naturally. Dude, is he your favorite internet golfer? Is he like your Tiger of YouTube?
Garrett Clark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like he's just cool. And you know, he made a big decision when, you know, he was gonna go to college and they're like, you gotta delete all your socials to be, and he's like, you know what, forget that. And like, look at him now. And like Grant's great for so many other reasons, but I just think Garrett would just be a blast. Like when he was trying to shoot that 66 or whatever, and he's waking up, you could just tell he had a night.
Oh, dude.
And he's like burping into the, and he's like getting, and then he's like, okay, we just had like an hour range session. I'm ready to rock now.
I like that their demo is starting to become an older, like their content's becoming older, more mature. Because finally, like, you know, Good started what, 5-6 years ago, something like that.
I would say it started like 11 years ago. Oh, the good. With him doing trick shots and stuff.
Like the GM Golf, the original
16,
page.
17.
Like OG crew.
Yeah.
Like I feel like since everyone's kind of like aging up now, they're finally like aging up with the content, which is nice. But do you know what's crazy too? Fun fact.
Go on.
And I don't know if this is 100% true, but they said it on the telecast that Garrett Clark and Micah Morris are cousins.
Wouldn't doubt it.
That's
Because
really
Makes a lot of sense.
well, no, it totally makes sense, but it also makes him like departing good and all that. Like, I don't know, a little more
it
scandalous.
was crazy the transition, like because when Micah was on Grant's page and he shot 80 or under, did he shoot 79?
I don't know.
I don't know. He did what he wanted to do, and everybody loved him. And man, and then all of a sudden, like I hadn't seen him for like a couple months, and all the comments were like, "Man, I'm sick of Micah. When are they gonna kick this guy off?" Man, I'm like,
Settle down.
yeah, dude. Like he's playing golf. You have to be cocky. Like
I don't know if that's true though.
no,
The cousin thing. I don't know
Oh,
if that's
the
true.
cousin.
Maybe it was a false report.
Yeah, because you
from the broadcast.
you heard it too. You remember I showed
yeah,
you
yeah.
yesterday?
You're like, wait, play that back.
Can we just say we need more lidded up nighttime golf? Because we only have golf displays night golf here, and I don't know
I
anything
agree.
else.
I definitely think we need more lidded up night golf.
Night golf's so fun. and contexts that make sense. Lidded up night golf.
Rich, did you just have a YouTube video play or something?
Totally did. I
Scared me.
totally did.
Came through my
I
headphones.
pulled up the good golf guys to see how many subscribers they had. They're at 1.74 million subs right now on YouTube.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
YouTube's hard to get like that. You know, YouTube's a different monster.
So they did this, the Desert Knockout. I think it's fun. What I think is interesting is these guys are bringing something new to golf. You know what I mean? They're creating different formats for these competitions and things. So essentially the way that this particular tournament went is they were teams of two, and then they all play the hole, and whatever team of two scores has the worst score for the hole, they lose a life. After losing 2 lives, your team is knocked out, and you continue playing until everyone is knocked out. This ended up coming down to a chip off, sort of a showdown of sorts. Josh, who was left in there for that chip off?
Oh, it was Garrett Clark and NadeShot versus Brad Dahlke and Zach King.
What's a NadeShot?
He is a pro gamer streamer. He's actually from around here.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm so mad that Good came to Cog Hill and played with 3 of my friends with the 6v6 against the college kids, and I was literally there hitting golf balls, and they were all out there playing golf, and I had no idea. And then Garrett just randomly came out there once, and Axel, you know, trust, another context that nobody knows about. But anyways, he's like, "Oh, Garrett's here," and Garrett took a picture of them and just was cool as could be.
So you started that off with saying you were so glad. Why are you so glad for that?
Which part? What?
I don't know. You said, I'm so glad they came out to Cog Hill.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
wondering why they made you so glad.
Well, because like there's a chance they're gonna do it again, and I will make sure that I've
You
already
tackle them.
I've already yeah.
Give them like a surprise hug.
I've already told all the bosses that would know about it that like if they do
Struggle snuggle.
let me know, because I'll give you like $100.
Rich, do you have something over there? I feel like you're typing away. You're searching the internet. Yeah, I feel like there's something churning in your mind over there.
Well, I'm moving through a lot of stuff as we're moving through. The oldest video for the good guys is from 4 years ago, so we were kind of wondering time frame. So
Okay,
that's where
okay.
that's at. Also, I looked up before because we moved on from the Phoenix Open. I have a few facts about Phoenix Open.
Feel free to throw them in if they're interesting. Is there something we want to know?
Yeah, I got a couple good ones. So we were talking about what Thomas Dietrich's rank was.
Yeah.
So he was ranked 58th before the win, and he jumped all the way up to 22nd.
Wow. A lot
in
of
the
points in
overall
that
rankings.
win. A lot of points.
A lot of points to win in front of over 500,000 attendees at the WMAO. So that was
his
pretty
brand
cool.
value just went straight up.
You know,
For
now that
sure.
you just said 500,000 attendees, 1.6 million is not enough.
It's not enough. It's nowhere near enough.
Yeah,
That's like
It could be like 4 million easy.
like $2.50 a person. You know what I mean? Like, come on, what are we doing here?
But that really shows that a lot of the purse isn't coming from the attendees. It's coming from different advertising. So maybe they don't have the good advertising game going. I don't know. But they are saying that luxury skybox suites are priced at like $55,000. I don't know if that's a day. I don't know if that's what.
There's skybox suites?
Dude, there's
yeah,
everything.
absolutely.
Suites. They also added something new this year. They're called not instead of like court side in basketball, they called them turf side or green side or whatever. T side. They were T side. And so the seats were essentially like on the 16th green, like the tee box,
So
on
smart.
the 16th tee box. So you're sitting like on the grass level,
so
right
fun.
with the guys who are hitting the ball. And there were some
So
fun
awesome.
videos of some of the people there, like when the hole in one happened, that they're like there, the dude's jumping and they're jumping. Like, oh, man, it'd be so fun. So fun.
I can only imagine how much that costs.
Oh, too much.
The other thing I love too about it
be
is
financing my seat payments.
You know,
And
taking
to
a
them,
30-year
it's an
mortgage
hour
on my.
worth of
Yeah.
income.
But I didn't realize how much program stuff they do for the Open as well. Like that's like it was so much fun watching all these different guys, pro guys, like going out there. Just like we talked about, the guy throwing out the beers, right?
Yeah.
Like he knew he was going to do terrible, but he just brings a box of balls that are wrapped with $15 a piece. So hey, here's a beer, and you got the tip included.
Well, I love you're even seeing guys like Jelly Roll out there. Like it's just incredible.
Yes.
Like there's
MGK.
MGKs out there. Like totally.
So much fun. So much
You know,
fun.
who's actually pretty good at golf is Biebs.
Justin
Yeah.
Bieber.
Yeah.
He's actually
Justin
pretty
Bieber.
good.
Very good.
So
swimmer.
is now Haran
and he's
and
such a
Tom
class act.
Holland.
Oh yeah, Tom Holland's cool.
Tom
He's
Holland's
on
a
Golf
stick.
Digest all the time on their YouTube page.
Well, like what's his name? Allison Chains or right?
Allison James.
Yeah, school's out. Oh, he's like a 3. Kenny G's like a 3 handicap. Ray Allen's like a 3 handicap. Steph Curry's like a 3 handicap.
Wow.
I really
So is
don't-
what's his name? Andrew Santino. He's a 2 or 3 handicap.
That's crazy. That's awesome. I think Matt has hit the most impressive shots on Good though. That's for sure. And I like how Bubby and Matt go to church together. I think that's kind of like genuinely so wholesome.
Would you like if you found out what church they went to and you were anywhere
No,
near?
I would never. That's weird.
I just wonder where you draw the line. Like,
Nah.
and
That's
then,
the line.
well, then I was gonna ask, are you gonna wear like your Sunday best? So you're in like the red, the whole thing. Yeah.
So I just learned that "School's Out" is sung by Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper. Thank you.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I met him at Water.
I know the
When he was
song.
playing.
Of course
and
he
he was
did.
a cool guy. I got a picture with him still.
Fist bump.
No fist bumps. Handshake. We talked about rattlesnakes for 5 minutes before he teed off.
Of course you did.
Because he's playing at the Tweeter Center. Well, now it's like something else, but
It's had like 7 different names after that.
oh yeah.
It's like the cell.
Alice Cooper. I said
Stupid
Alice in
baseball.
Chains. Alice Cooper.
Anything else interesting from the Good Desert Knockout? It looked fun. To me, like if I was in town, I would have tried to go. I think it would just be cool to watch, cool to see.
You were gonna go to the last one, the Desert Open or whatever they had, but it was rainy and stuff, so you didn't go.
Yeah, well, it
didn't you?
wasn't even just the rain. It was my schedule was so packed because I was doing that spot with Ricky Fowler and Kygo
yeah.
and Puma, and that whole thing kind of ran long. And it was like I would have had to have I don't know. It was too much. So, you make all the plans and keep half of them. The usual. Let's see here. Oh, well, look at this. Viewer breakdown. The full broadcast on Good Good's channel had over 220,000 views.
And still rising. There's probably more.
Totally. And what's interesting about that is I think like the last PGA Tour event, I forgot what city, but I was hearing the numbers. It was right around those same numbers. Like these guys are getting PGA Tour numbers.
Yeah.
Even though there was
That's
like
sick.
under 1,000 people
So
there in
sick.
attendance, it still gets the, I don't know, the audience draw of the greatest golfers on the planet. That's unbelievable.
Well, they actually made it into a 6-episode series, and the series is averaging about 450 views per episode.
450,000 views per episode?
450K per episode, and I mean it's ranging up and down depending on what episode. So, and the last episode's just been out for 4 days, so that's why they're able to. It's only at the 236. It'll get up to that 450, 500.
Like a month ago, I saw like they were going to go on Grant and Garrett were going to go on like a road trip and film all that. I don't know if they did it or they're done or in the process of editing or what happened with that, but I have not seen or heard anything about that.
Just like 2 weeks into it, they hate each other and they're going to still have like a 9-hour drive today. You know what? Like, I don't know. Okay. So I'm watching the broadcast and they cut back to like one of the anchors on the desk and they have this like character puppet pop up and it's talking. And here's the thing. I am no one to judge a puppet style character to be on a show. However,
He's not puppet, he's real.
Thank you. They have like this literal like hand puppet, like Sesame Street Gopher doing like literally bad jokes, not like our kind of enjoyable, terrible jokes that we love. Like not even remotely funny jokes, like just missing the mark. I'm like, what am I watching? Why? So it's apparently it's the GolfNow Gopher.
Get this guy the f off my damn screen right now. The GolfNow Gopher. Are you seeing this shit? Dan, I know we have our differences, but f this guy, right? I feel like he's been trying to cop my style since he arrived on the scene in 2023. Did Dave Collier let his woodchuck puppet loose? I've been around since 2016. This guy needs to move the f on.
Jesus.
He thinks he's high on life, working for NBC and shit. Fozzie Bear just called me asking if his cousin is still in rehab. I said no, he's on TV hosting a YouTuber golf broadcast. I hope a groundskeeper stabs him as he's making a new hole on the green for the week. This guy has nothing that even comes close to the legend of the Gizmeister. I give away green jackets, bitch. Beat that.
Wow. Well, so apparently I'm not the only one triggered by this.
Oh man, I
Could-
think
correct
there's
me if
some,
I'm
I
wrong,
think there's some
Sandy.
real beef here.
There is. I actually learned from it. I guess apparently he started his career in 2023. Thank you, Gizmo, for actually doing research and not just making fun of me the whole time.